No sane person, somebody whose head is all right, will be talking about PVC in that country called Nigeria. Because these people, they don't care what you want to say. They do not care what you want to do. What they will do is what they do. The only thing that is going to save you from their hand, the only thing that is going to save the contraption called Nigeria from the only thing that is going to save Nigeria from being Fulanized is people refusing to participate in the election. If you refuse to participate in the election, that is the only thing that is going to save you from Fulanization. Without that, Nigeria will be completely Fulanized in 2023. When they have succeeded in putting their so-called vice president, Nigeria, by then Biafra must have gone, because we are not part of it. We cannot be part of that madness. We will not be part of it. We can't be part of that madness. We can never, ever be part of it. It doesn't matter how they bring that propaganda. You see how people from the southern part of Nigeria, Christians themselves, supporting the Fulanization of Nigeria, the Islamization of Nigeria, before their own very eyes. All of a sudden, there is no more Christian in the north that is qualified to be a vice president in APC. Not even one. No single Christian in the north that is qualified to be a vice president. And when we tell you about Islamization, you think it's a joke. You see Erufai, they shot cripple midget in Kaduna. You saw he has tried it in Kaduna. He oppressed the Southern Kaduna people. He oppressed Southern Kaduna people in broad daylight. Nobody said anything. He did it in Kaduna. Nobody reacted. Today he has used a helicopter to go and kiss Kaduna people. Nobody reacted. That is where they test the water. They tested in Kaduna. When they tested in Kaduna and there's no reaction, now they bring it to the wall. They bring it to the They bring it to the Zoological Republic of Nigeria and practice it. Go and check. That is how they practice everything. The terrorism now, they are practicing in Kaduna. They first of all tested in Kaduna. When they tested in Kaduna and they succeed, they see is moving and nobody is reacting, they will bring it to the public. El-Rufai have tested the killing of the innocent people. He was the one that started it. When he came out to claim that he went to pay the Fulanis to stop killing. After saying that, no, there was no reaction. People did not hold him responsible. Then he unleashed the Fulanis and sent them to Benue State. They went to Benue State, begin to take life. They took different lives they took people's life in Benue State. Nobody reacted. Nobody reacted. Nobody reacted. Nobody reacted anyway. Nobody reacted when El-Rufai did that. They thought it was a joke. El-Rufai himself came now in Kaduna State, where from the origin Kaduna has been always be a president. If the president is a Muslim, the vice will always be a Christian. The what do they call it? The deputy governor. The deputy of the governor is always a Christian in Kaduna State. El-Rufai, in broad daylight, El-Rufai changed it. El-Rufai changed it. He took Muslim ticket in Kaduna. Nobody did anything. People did not talk about it. The country did not protest. They left it for Southern Kaduna to fight. They left the fight for Southern Kaduna. Today, after testing it in Kaduna, he said he has worked. Now he has bring it to national level. El-Rufai today has brought that very thing to national level. Today, El-Rufai is sponsoring a Muslim ticket in APC. And they say they see nothing wrong in it. They see nothing wrong in it. They see nothing wrong in it. Every one of us, every one of them see nothing wrong in it. You see people from Biafra land supporting that evil. Already, these people know very well that every key position in that country called Nigeria is in the hand of the caliphate. Every key position, from military to other sensitive positions, including international, the people that represented them, they are all Fulanis and they're all Muslims. The people that represent in key places, they are all Muslims. And people see nothing around. Today, the only space where there is a Christian, they want to shift it and put a Muslim there. And when we talk about Islamization, they say you are ranting. You don't know what you're saying. You talk about Fulanization, they say no. Today, you see people from the southern part of Nigeria sponsoring the Fulanization of Nigeria by themselves. You see why we cannot participate in the election. You see why we cannot battle the El-Rufai have tested it in Kaduna. It worked for him. Nobody reacted. Today, he is bringing it in the national level. And people are embracing it. Go to their conventional media, you see a debate. See what they are debating. Muslim ticket. People are saying it doesn't matter. And the people who are even defending it more are people from the southern part of Nigeria. People who are shamelessly defending that evil are people from Biafra land. You see why you must not get yourself involved in anything that is called election. You see, the evil that is coming is not hidden, it is open. It is only when you decide to sell yourself to the enemy and die, you face the consequence. The evil is very clear. You cannot tell me that you're not seeing this evil that is coming. One thing with Fulani is that they don't hide their feelings. The Fulanis don't hide their feelings. The Fulanis don't hide their feelings. Whatever evil they want to do, they will do it openly. The same thing they did during the time of Jonathan. When they were brought in Muhammad Buhari, they told you that it doesn't matter. As long as Jonathan is removed, as long as they remove Jonathan, it doesn't matter. They were coming into the power without knowing how to rule, without having any plan. The only plan they have is to make sure they remove Jonathan. And they went and brought Buhari. Buhari, they know very well that Buhari is not qualified. They know very well that Buhari has no good record. Even when Buhari ran the country as a military president, he didn't perform well. They know how nepotic Buhari is. Nobody will say that he didn't know that Buhari is so nepotic and he's so nepotic. And he's a religious fanatic. They know very well, but they didn't care. Everybody say it doesn't matter as long as they removed Goodluck Jonathan. They succeeded in doing that. Today, you can see how the Zoological Republic have been. Zoological Republic today have become Somalia. They have come again now, and they are telling you it doesn't matter whoever becomes their vice president, a Muslim ticket, it doesn't matter. These were things that matters in the past. Things that are very, very, even in their constitution. Their constitution talks about federal character. Their constitution talks about federal character, but today they have neglected that federal character, and you see the debate that is going on. Something that is not even supposed to be debated. Something that is not supposed to be mentioned. That is what they are debating today. To show you how evil the Fulani are and their seriousness to make sure they accomplish their mission. The Fulanization agenda is real. It's not a joke. And if you are going for PVC and you are preparing for election, you are actually equipping yourself to fasten the Fulanization of Nigeria. That is what you are doing. Anybody campaigning for PVC, anybody campaigning for election, you are actually gearing up. You are actually helping them to sponsor the Fulanization of Nigeria. And it will swallow you. It will definitely swallow you. That very evil that you are sponsoring, it will definitely swallow you. It will. As many as are sponsoring this very Fulanization in that country of Nigeria through their PVC and their campaign for election, you see somebody coming out to say that it doesn't matter, that a Muslim ticket doesn't matter in a secular state where there is, oh my God, it's unbelievable. In a government where a secular state where there are federal character is in their constitution, and yet they say it doesn't matter. In a divided country like that, in a country where you have, even let me tell you, majority of the people in the country called Nigeria are Christians. Yes, you say it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And tomorrow you will begin to cry. And tomorrow you begin to complain. You see why the Biafrans do not want to be part of this madness. You see what? You see, it's when every day you begin to see the evil in these people begin to unfold. The evil in them begin to unfold. This was why Mazen Nandekano had nothing to do with election. This is why Mazen Nandekano said he doesn't trust any politician and we never ever trust them. This is why Mazen Nandekano said that the only solution for us to have a name and have a life is Biafra. And Biafra remains the only solution. The only destination. The last hope of ordinary man is Biafra and nothing else. Because today, with the things that you are seeing, you can see that the Islamization agenda is not stopping. It is still on the high speed. But the most painful thing is that the people in the southern part of Nigeria, the people, Christians themselves, if Biafran people are helping to promote this very Islamization agenda. Go and look at a video. I wish I could be able to play the video of Oju Zokalo. You hear what Oju Zokalo was saying. What matters to Oju Zokalo is to make sure that his party wins the election. It doesn't matter how they win. It doesn't matter who they used to win. The same language they used during the time of Jonathan. And they brought the late Muhammad Buhari. The same language. They have brought it back. And people say it doesn't matter. As many as are sponsoring this Islamization, as many as are sponsoring this Fulanization of Nigeria, it doesn't matter if you know or you don't know, you are doing it intentionally. Chukwu Okukabian will surely take you out. One Nigeria will definitely happen to you. Every one of you, those one Nigerians that are preaching this gospel of PVC and voting, it will definitely happen to you. That Fulanization will definitely consume you. It will consume you. You can pretend for all I care, pretend from morning till night. It will consume you. It will definitely consume you. This is why our civil Amazon Nandekan never trusted any one of them. These Fulanese are pursuing the agenda, and they don't care about what you want to say. They don't care. They don't care. You see, they have been testing everything they are doing. They test it in Kaduna. When they test it in Kaduna, you don't react. They come out to open and test it. You have seen today, they have used helicopter. The terrorists have used helicopter to bomb our brothers and sisters in southern Kaduna, to kill innocent people in southern Kaduna, and nobody did anything. There was no reaction. The next time you will see that helicopter bomb, it will be in southern part of Nigeria. They are going to use it in southern part of Nigeria, and nobody's going to do anything. You are not going to do it. That is where they test the waters. You saw when the terrorists went to international airport in Kaduna. They went there, went in and went to the wrong way. After going to the wrong way, they escaped. Nobody was captured. You saw the train issue. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was captured. They have tested everything there, and they are just waiting for order. Just like as that prelate said. Just like as the clergy that was released said, that they are just waiting for order. Once order is given, they are going to take over everywhere. And they are everywhere, even including Biafra land. That is why you must be concerned. You must be concerned. The politicians don't care about you. They have no plan to protect you. These politicians have no plan to protect you. Including the P2B you are talking about. P2B has no plan to protect any Biafran. There is no plan that P2B has to protect Biafran. Even if you make him president today, even if you make P2B president today, the chief of army staff in that country of Konaje is going to be from the north. And already, they have members of Boko Haram that have been planted in their military. Members of Boko Haram are holding important positions in the military. Important positions. Go and check the list of the top officers in the military. They are all Muslims and from the north. How many people is P2B going to sack before he's going to get the chief of army staff that's going to be neutral? How many people? How many people are going to sack? When you hear they have already introduced thousands of members of Boko Haram are now in their military. Thousands. Where are you going to start? When we say Nigeria is a failed state, it is not a propaganda or a blackmail. It is the truth. And we are not the only ones to say it. Many international organizations have said it, that Nigeria is a failed state. Everything pointing to a failed state. How you know a failed state? Everything that qualifies Nigeria to be a failed state is there. Go and check. From everything you see, from things you hear, even from their own conventional media, is only in a failed state they see it. Confused set of people. People, a country that does not obey its own law. A country that doesn't obey its own law, it doesn't obey it. It doesn't obey it. It doesn't obey it. They started from the rotation presidency. They were rotating. When they saw that it has come to the Biafra land, to the Igbo Biafrans, they said rotation doesn't matter anymore. The reigning thing in this very generation now, the reigning thing I said now, rotation doesn't matter. Rotation doesn't matter. They need competence is what they're talking about. And when you sincerely talk about competence, these people are nowhere. They are no match. When we are talking about competence, they are no match for anybody in the southern part of Nigeria. They are no match. But they brought that argument of competence. And people were following them sheepishly. They brought out that argument of competence only to achieve their evil aims. Only to achieve their Fulanization agenda. To make sure that their Fulanization agenda continues to move. They don't want anything to stop them. They change the narrative. These people that told you that rotation doesn't matter. It was in the name of rotation that they pushed Goodluck Jonathan away. They did not allow him to finish his tenure. It was because of that same rotation. That was why they forced Goodluck Jonathan out. They fought him. Even his own brothers fought against him. All of a sudden today, they change the narrative and begin to sing a different song. They talk about competence. Even when a blind man knows, when you talk about competence, they are nowhere a match to the southern part of Nigeria. Mainly the Biafrans. They are nowhere to match. Pa Aya Adebanjo told them to their face. I am not just saying, when I say it, you say maybe because I'm an Igbo Biafran. That is why I'm saying it. But somebody from Oduduwa land, the chieftain of Oduduwa, the leader of the Afenifere, he said it. That when you come to competence, nobody can be a president of that country called Nigeria except the Igbo Biafrans. When you come to competence. But these people brought the argument of competence to be able to cement their colonization agenda, make sure that it continues. And some people sheepishly followed them. They sheepishly followed them and continue to follow them gradually and continue to move. Continue to follow them. And up to today, they are still following that nonsense and see where it has led them. When they did that one, they saw that it worked. That is one thing. And when they do it, the funniest and the most painful thing that when they do it, the people that they will bring to defend that nonsense will be people from the southern part of Nigeria. The people they will use to defend their evil will be the people from the southern part of Nigeria. You will see a southerner defending things against himself, something that is against him, against his unborn children, against his own life, something that will endanger his life. You will see somebody from the southern part of Nigeria defending that evil. You will see somebody defending that evil. It is so heartbreaking and so painful. Go and check in all the parastatals. Every organization you see, all their military forces you see, their spokesperson are always from the south. Mainly Igbo Biafrans, they are the spokesperson. When they commit their crime and commit more of evil and commit more of blunder, they will bring somebody from Biafra land to come and begin to defend them. And these people will stupidly, sheepishly begin to defend them. All in the name of job. You are working. All in the name of job. You come and defend evil. Defend falsehood against your own people, against your brothers and sisters. That is what they do. That is what they do. And people don't see anything wrong in it. People don't see anything wrong in it. People don't see anything wrong in it. You see why the Biafran people can never ever be part of this madness called election. We can't be part of it. It doesn't matter how they bring their propaganda. We will never be part of it. Mazen Nandekan have said it and made it clear. The only target and destination, if you are truly a Biafran, you are truly a follower of Mazen Nandekan, a disciple of Mazen Nandekan, your only focus should be freedom. You have to be speaking about referendum now more than ever. Think about your referendum. Think about referendum. You don't have anything to do with election. This very 2023 election they're talking about is our opportunity to conduct our referendum. It's a great opportunity for us to conduct a referendum. As they are doing their voting, we are doing a referendum, and the world is watching. And I must tell you, it's not only Biafran. Our Oduduwa brothers are standing tall. Even if they don't make noise much, they are planning their own. Oduduwa will not participate in the election, and Tinubu is going to be shocked. He is going to be shocked. But as usual, they will definitely choose whoever they want to choose. The Caliphate don't care. The Fulanis, they don't care about you. It doesn't matter if you vote or you don't vote. They don't care. But we are only trying to make a statement and let the world know that during the election, the Southeast did not participate. The Biafran people did not participate. The Oduduwa people did not participate. It is only the Caliphate, the Arewa. It will be said that only Arewa conducted the election and they put people in place. Then the world will begin to think that the country has already been divided itself. So let the Biafra conduct their own and the Oduduwa conduct their part. We are going to make a statement with this coming election. We have lost so many opportunities. They have deceived us a lot. Our supreme leader Mazen Nandekan have given them so many opportunities to change, but they refuse. They have given so many opportunities. Mazen Nandekan gave them so many opportunities, which you and I know, to see if things will work out, but they didn't work out. Even when Asorock Mazen Nandekan gave Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, this same Peter Obi, because of this same Peter Obi, Mazen Nandekan gave them opportunity to see if they can be able to change the thing. Yet, nothing changed. The Fulanis did not allow. When they saw that Peter Obi was there, and Peter Obi maybe Peter Obi is going to do something different, they refused. They made sure that they destroyed that very thing that didn't work. Even though it is very, very clear to even a dead man, it was very clear that Atiku Abubakar won Muhammadu Buhari. But what happened? Even though he won, there was no way anybody can tell me otherwise and tell me that this election is going to hold in Biafra land. A lot of opportunity have been given to them. A lot of chances have been given to them, and they have refused to do the needful, and we cannot allow it. We cannot be fooled again. Forget about people, some people who are turning themselves to tools in the hand of the caliphate. Some people already, they are turning the people who claim to be followers of Mazin Nanikano. You see them using the picture of Mazin Nanikano. You see them playing the message of Mazin Nanikano, yet they don't listen to his message. All those people, they call themselves members of IPOB. You see them using Mazin Nanikano to build a platform. They are building a false platform on the foundation that Mazin Nanikano led. They are building a false foundation on top of the foundation that Mazin Nanikano led. Mazin Nanikano laid a foundation based on truth and consistency. And Mazin Nanikano told us that consistency is the key. It's only by being consistent that is the only way you can overcome. Mazin Nanikano said it loud and clear. He didn't miss word when he said it. That is only consistency that is the key. Without consistency, you are going nowhere. You are going nowhere. And today, you see many agitators, many platforms that were screaming for Biafra. They have turned 360 degrees. They are now talking about Peter Obi. They are now talking about PVC. Even when they know that the PVC is a fraud, just like every other fraud you are seeing. You claim to be wise, but the Fulanis, the ordinary cow rearers, are manipulating you. Ordinary cow rearers are manipulating you, pushing you from pillar to pole. Ordinary cow rearers are manipulating you, pushing you from pillar to pole. Look at Ohanes and Igbo. Ohanes and Igbo have been reduced. They have been reduced to nothing. Ohanes and Igbo have been reduced to nothing. When we are talking and calling on the Ohanes and Igbo to stand up and wake up, they refused to stand up. They were sleeping. Call was being made by Biafran. Tell Ohanes and Igbo, do that which is right. Do that which is right. Join the agitation. Forget about this, their Igbo presidency. It is not going to work. Ohanes and Igbo said they are sending delegates. They told them to go and negotiate, go and consult.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand on the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.